On the reporting front, it's looking better on GA4. I sat through a couple webinars of people trying to make it look like universal analytics, if not better. By better, I mean like removing some of the stuff that they didn't use, like certain charts or, whatever the case may be. So not too concerned about that. Definitely getting more excited about some of the new features that I mentioned in that video if you haven't had a chance to watch it yet. Standard is just what you see when you go in there, right? So it's the stuff that you see over here, but you can do cool things. Like, for example, I created this landing page report, but it's still a standard report, even though I made it custom, right? And this is trying to mimic the universal analytics landing page report. Explorations is here. It's under Explore. I haven't really dug into this much, but it's kind of like where you can do path exploration. And one of the path exploration reports I know they have is reverse path exploration. So you can say, of all the people that got to this page, what were the paths that they followed to get here, right? And then you can kind of reverse engineer what their journey was. The analogy I've heard is that the standard reports are the what, and the explorations is the how. It's answering the how questions or the why questions, not the what questions, if that makes any sense. The 14-month data retention is a real thing, but from what we're hearing, it's not going to be for standard reports, which even if you customize a report in GA4, it's still a standard report, not an explorations report, which is where the data retention will apply. And Data Studio is going to be using the same data that standard reports use. So again, even in Data Studio, we're hoping, fingers crossed, the 14-month data retention doesn't apply. But if it does, we'll have BigQuery as a backup and we'll figure it out from there. Longer term, once we get through these migrations and the tracking setups and stuff like that, we'll then turn our attention to UA data export and historical archiving reporting. So that, we have that stuff. We'll also look at changing over our reporting as well as, going through and modifying the user interface so that we can really start taking advantage of all that GA4 does have to offer when it seems most appropriate.